Hey everybody, it's Goku100396, and here I've got...
Neo Game Spark.
And Sorax Ichigo 30.
And we're here for another podcast. Today we're going to talk about the Naruto Ultimate Ninja series. Let's see, Neo Game Spark, why don't you start first?
Alright, yeah, so what we're going to talk about today is, like EJ said, the Ultimate Ninja series. We're going to talk about how it's evolved from its first title, Ultimate Ninja 1, and how it's become all the way to Ultimate Ninja Storm, the downfalls of it, where it's improved, and what they need to improve. So, Sora, how would you give us your take on it? Like, what do you think they improved or didn't improve in the game?
Well, I think they improved how you do the jutsu, like the button mashing, spinning the analog stick, the jutsu clashing, the giant battles.
How about you, EJ?
I thought the Ultimate Ninja series was pretty good. The thing I didn't like about Ultimate Ninja 4 is, like, when you're doing your ultimate jutsu, and you set it to, like, you have to hit the button combination, it doesn't really, it tells you how many times you hit it, but, like, the numbers aren't really by the button, so it's hard to tell how many times you hit it.
Yeah, it goes less than Ultimate Ninja 3. That's why, I only used... Oh, isn't it the spin that you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the buttons, like, when you're doing Ultimate Jutsu, it tells you to hit a certain button, like X.
Oh, you mean like on the tray it says X, triangle, circle thing, that?
Yeah,
like,
I hated that.
Before, like, the numbers, I feel they're a little too far away from, like, what tells you what buttons to hit, so...
Yeah, another thing I didn't like is with, when you spin the analog stick, like, say, for example, I spin the analog stick really fast. That's what I mostly use in Ultimate Ninja 3. But here's a problem in Ultimate Ninja 4. I spin it like 20 times, and on the screen it says 7, so that's not too good. So I think my best bet would be the button mashing.
Yeah, I like using a combination of 3, but the easiest one for me would have to be the one where you have to input, like, you know, X, triangle, that one. So, those are, like, what do you guys think they've improved the most on throughout the games?
What they've improved the most on? Well, I would say the story mode. Ultimate Ninja story was, well, I'd say okay. Ultimate Ninja 2 was a great improvement. Ultimate Ninja 3 went way back because the story wasn't explained very well, and it was a lot shorter than Ultimate Ninja 2. So, and, Ultimate Ninja 4, they did a very good job with it. As for Ace of 2, I really don't, as for Ultimate Ninja 5, I really don't know because I never played the game before, but I think it's probably the same thing as 4. So, yeah, that's what I think of it.
How about you, EJ?
The thing I didn't really like about Ultimate Ninja 4 is that, like, every Ultimate Ninja game almost, like, if you have data from the previous game, it always gives you, like a bonus. But the thing I didn't like about Ultimate Ninja 4 is that the bonus was almost all the characters. So I got bored with it really fast because almost all the characters were unlocked. I just need to unlock the 4th Hokage and then I'm done.
That must have sucked. Wow. Like, what I think they improved the most on was, well, I wouldn't say the graphics sort of improved, but, like, definitely from Ultimate Ninja 1 to Ultimate Ninja 2 it improved a lot because Ultimate Ninja 1 had the whole cell shading thing, like, you know, you could see the lines on the character.
Yeah.
And then, like, in Ultimate Ninja 3 they totally removed that to make it feel, like, more like the anime. What I think they improved on the most would have to be, like you said, Wilmer, the story, because the story gets better every time. Like in Ultimate Ninja 2 where you had, like, after you beat the main story, you have, like, an extra story that you can do, like, which I think was a really good idea.
Yeah.
See, like, Ultimate Ninja 4, it's, like, really good. The thing I really like was that, like, mini-story at the beginning, like, it shows what Naruto did before he got to the Leaf Village, that small story where you have to fight the Black Shadow or whatever, with that little girl, Aoi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Another thing that was improved, well, another thing that I found a little curious was that in Ultimate Ninja 2, the RPG and the story mode were mixed together, but in Ultimate Ninja 3, they were separated to just the story mode and the RPG mode, which I would say is a little better because you might want to fight your favorite scenes again. So, and in Ultimate Ninja 2, you couldn't. The only way you could is if you started a new game. Yeah. So they did a really good idea. That was really good what they did in Ultimate Ninja 3. But there were some battles they missed in Ultimate Ninja 3. Like, for example, the CS2 battles, like Choji versus CS2 Jirobo, Nechi versus CS2 Kidomaru, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, they took all that stuff out for a weird reason. But, what's it called? Yeah, I think it was a good idea to separate the story and the RPG, because in Ultimate Ninja 3, the story is like you select your mission, and that's what people want to do. And, the RPG part is basically, it's, a filler arc, I want to say. It's like, there's this contest where you have to collect, like, you have to fight everyone and collect these crystals, and it's like a story itself, so it's pretty cool. It'll give you a couple hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
You know, to find all the crystals and stuff.
That's great. So that's what, they did really good with the replay value, especially with when they had a lot more missions than in Ultimate Ninja 2.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But so now what I want to talk about, what is your take on the voice acting? Has it improved or has it lessened? Let's start with Ultimate Ninja 1.
I never played Ultimate Ninja 1, but I think it was. I haven't even seen a clip, but I think I saw one. I think it was pretty good.
How about you, Wilmer?
Well, the voice acting wasn't much of an improvement because from all 5 Naruto, because from all the Ultimate Ninja games, they all pretty much sound the same. The only thing I would say is different would actually be the sound quality because it's on a different system. So that's what I think of it. Not much of an improvement. So
I think that definitely the voices they've improved a lot. Like the first game, IGN and GameSpot, they said the voice acting was questionable. Like the sounds kind of strange. And then like from that to Ultimate Ninja 2, the acting was really good, like spot on, because that's when Naruto was at its prime in America. And from that to Ultimate Ninja 3, I think the voices really went down because it didn't sound good. It just sounded, you know, frankly horrible, and that's what
sounded the same as in Ultimate Ninja 2. And I would say in Ultimate Ninja 1, the voices did sound kind of kiddish, and you really couldn't get in touch with the characters. That you really couldn't get in touch with the characters because of the voices. So in Ultimate Ninja, the voice acting in Ultimate Ninja, they did a really terrible job. But in Ultimate Ninja 2 was a huge improvement. Ultimate Ninja 3 was the same as in, I don't know, Ultimate Ninja 2. And that, you're right, there really wasn't much of an improvement. In Ultimate Ninja 1, as in from 1 to 5, there was the syncing with the voice and the lips. They never had that. They were really close in Storm, but the mouths were only in sync with the Japanese voices.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, because America, since America made this game, but it was developed in Japan, they should have been able to, like, you know, make custom voice movements for the American version. Like, if any of you guys have played Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit, that's like a perfect example of how the voices don't match. Like,
the mouse flaps are horrible. I know.
Exactly. It's just like it's like you can't even tell that's what they're saying. It's like,
that's what I hate about.
What is this? And like, if any of you guys have played Kingdom Hearts Remake Chain of Memories, like, since it's really well done for the Japanese version, like, if you watch the English version, the mouth flaps move way too fast for what they're saying.
Yeah, I've seen it before though. Yeah, it's not too good. No.
Kingdom Hearts, I know it's kind of hard for Kingdom Hearts. Burst Limit should have improved, but like I understand what Kingdom Hearts mouth flaps are.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
And the voice acting, like in Ultimate Ninja 4, like, I think we should talk about what everybody wants to hear about, Sasori and Deidara.
Sasori, out of all the new voices, I'd say Sasori was the worst. Of Deidara's was decent, and I've seen a comment on one of my